Well, here we are a couple days later. Made my mind up that I would buy a new carburetor, and so here it is. It has arrived. All the original Briggs & Stratton writing on it. And there's a brand new shiny carburetor. So all I got to do now is put this little booger on and change the oil, and I'll be ready to till up the garden. I already got some tomato plants. Stopped, me and the boss lady stopped and got 10 tomato plants and 10 peppers. I don't know why she wants the peppers, but who cares, you know, she wants peppers. Last year the bell peppers we grew didn't amount to nothing. Now the little hot peppers we grew did fairly good for just a short time. I'm thinking probably I had them on the wet end of the garden and maybe they didn't like that. So, oh yes, and it's a monumental day as well. I got this same day, same mail delivery. It's I think some of you probably know just what it is. It's a Randy Richards scribe, the hex version. Now then it won't roll off the table and get lost anywhere. And this thing's well made. It's very nice. So there you go. It says right on it, Randy Richard in the shop. And I'm going to get to using it. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to change the oil on the tiller today. It's been raining out there. I just ate a huge bowl of beans along with a bunch of cornbread. And you know what they say about being full of beans. Well, I'm full of beans. So I think maybe I'll just kick back and watch videos. Hey, what the heck? Alright, so I lied again. I went ahead and put the carburetor on it. I wanted to change the oil, but I don't have the right stuff. When I go get the boss lady later, I'll stop by Wally World and get some. I was just about to walk in the house, and I swear I heard this voice that sounded like Lance Maskell say something like, "What the bloody..." He's an outright slacker, you know. And I couldn't do that. He might not even let me use his dunny if I show up down there. So anyway, we're going to try to crank this thing up. I don't know which way is choke and not choke. I'll figure that out later. But I think it's fixed. So there you go. Now I've got to have the rain stop a little bit and I can get out and... Boy, it's smoky in here, huh? I'll change the oil tomorrow, and if it's at all possible, we'll get the garden started. Got all those plants out there, you know. Well, got the tiller going. Got started on the garden. See, I'm spreading it out just a little bit more than I did before, a couple feet in each direction, maybe actually 3 or 4 feet this way. I've been over it about twice with a tiller, and I imagine I'll go over it a couple more times today, and then I'll go tonight and get some bags of manure and other stuff and come back and work that on it tomorrow. And then maybe by Friday I'll have the tomatoes and the peppers in, and who knows, maybe even have the okra planted. Over here I'm making pretty good progress on getting rid of all the tree stuff. There's mostly a stump over there with a couple of pieces. I've been putting one piece in the garbage can every garbage day. And I've been using all 3 cans whether I need them or not, so I can dump that wood in them. And the stuff's been disappearing at a pretty regular rate. So I guess having said all that, that's the end of this video. And maybe you can hang around and see if there's a joke. Who knows? I don't feel very funny right now with all the sweat running down my forehead. And it's only about 62 out here. Bubba got him an idea how to make some money. And so he went down to the rich end of town, you know, and knocked on this guy's door. And says, hey, he says, you got any jobs around here I could do to make some money? Yeah, I said, well, he says, you could paint my porch. And Bubba says, well, all right. She says, how much is that going to pay? Yeah, I said, well, how about 50 bucks? Bubba says, okay, that'll do. So he says, well, he says, the paint's right over yonder, you know. So Bubba goes off, grabs the paint. Guy's inside with his wife. She says, do you think he don't realize the porch goes all the way around the house? Yeah, I said, well, I don't know. Let's let and see what happens. So in a couple of hours, Bubba knocks on the door and says, yep, she's all done. Yeah, I said, well, here's your 50 bucks. Bubba's leaving. He says, hey, he says, you know something, that's a Ferrari. That ain't no Porsche. Well, that's all, folks. Y'all try to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Leave a comment if you got something to say. And above all, remember, keep on keeping on. Bye now.